Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching throughout the world. A warm welcome to the F1 2025 Turbo Attax week of videos. And today we have a comparison video. So we have a single pack, which is the grand total of £2.50, of which you get 10 cards. It has 3 special insert cards per pack as well. We then have a value pack, which is grand total of value box, should I say, of which includes 30 cards and one limited edition card, and that retails on the Topps set for £7.50. So obviously 3 times the price of the standard pack of 10 cards, but you do get a limited edition. And then to finish, we have a total. This is the, what do we have? The Mega Multipack, of which contains 39 cards and 2 limited edition cards. It also says look out for these new chase cards of Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, George Russell, Fernando Alonso, Alex Albon and Yuki Tsunoda. So this pack contains 39 cards as well as 2 limited edition, and is on sale for $9.99. So you obviously get 4 times what you get there, an extra pack equivalent, but you get 2 limited edition compared to 1 limited edition compared to none. So as you can see, as the prices go up, the amount of the limited edition cards that you can pull are a lot more. So we'll start at the bottom with the £2.50 pack, and we'll then move on up to the value box and then to the mega pack, multi-pack, So if you like these videos, please like, share and subscribe. Check out my other videos. As I say, this is day 2 of the F1 Turbo Attax for this week. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Well, I certainly do, as much as doing the unboxing. So here we go. So we start off with a F1 Australian Grand Prix there. Then we have a Meme Mayhem of Pierre, Full Gas, Pierre Gasly. Then we have a black and white strategy card. Don't really care much about them because they're not really a thing for me, but here we go. Icons on the grid. We have old DC there. Brilliant. Happy man there. That was one that I wanted for my collection. Then we have a hero card of Oliver Bearman, a public service announcement of George Russell with the holy moly. Can't do it as well as he could, obviously, but you know, I'll try my best. And then we have our free, which is a foil card of the Oracle Red Bull Racing. Slight variation to what it was last season, but obviously has the F1 75 logo up at the top. And then we have a Topps Awards for Charles Leclerc there. Celebration of the Year. A pink, very nice, of AIX Racing of Joshua Dirksen. nice pink. I do like those ones. I've got a few of them in last year's pack, and a upside down of Charles Leclerc podium power card. So there you go. So that's the standard pack there for a grand total of £2.50. So a good spread of normal, the non-standard cards there with the pink parallel ones, a couple of Charles Leclerc, Team 1, and then just your standard cards there. So that's what you get for £2.50. So we'll put that up to the top there. We'll then open up our value pack, which you get 3 times the amount of cards plus the limited edition for £7.50. So this one clearly is the limited edition card there. Yeah, contained in the pack, and then these are the 2 standards, so we'll see what we get in these packs. Hope you are enjoying these videos. If you are, please like, share, subscribe. And we start off with a Trident team with F3 of Charlie Wirtz, Rafa Kamara, and there's no Stromstead. A Gabriel Bortoleto rookie rising card, a Sebastian Montoya hero card, a Mario Andretti card. Saw him driving one of these cars in Goodwood a few weeks ago. There we go, icons of the grid, like our DC card in the previous pack. A Rain Meister or Master of Esteban Ocon, a public service announcement of Lando with the "We did it well, Joseph, we did it," so that must be celebrating his first win in Formula 1 last season. And then we have a Topps Awards card of Nico Hulkenberg, a F1 Icons of the Grid of Alan Prost. It's a good pack that we got here. And then we have a limited edition Red Hot Chili of Carlos Sainz. I wonder if they've boosted the bunny in there. And then we have a podium power of Charles Leclerc, which is a duplicate of what we got in our standard pack there. We'll move on to the second pack. So as they're saying, these packs appear to be stacked. So here we go, and we start off with a Max Verstappen victory lap, a Fernando Alonso card. Mexico becomes the first driver to compete at Grand Prix weekend for the 400th time. Then we have a Isaac Hadjar rookie rising card, a F2 team card of Victor Martins and Rio Mayata. Then we have another team card of the F2 pairing of Gabriel Mini and Sebastian Montoya. I'm a big fan of these team cards, they look good. Then we have a Kimi Antonelli National Pride of Italia. And then our 3 standard or non-standard cards we have is a team of the Ferrari F1 team badge, and then we have a Topps Awards for Max Verstappen for driver of the season, because obviously he was the champion, so that's how he gets driver of the season. Then a pink parallel style of the Aston Martin team, And then the final card is a Supernova card of Sir Lancelot and Stroll. These Supernova cards are quite cool, rainbow coloured. So that's pack number 2. Moving on to the final pack, which will have the limited edition cards. So this contains 11 cards. So we'll start off with the ART Racing team of James Wharton, Tappinen and Van Hopen. A Gabriel Bortoleto and National Pride of Brasilia, so of Brazil obviously. Then we have the new Red Bulls team principal, Lauren Mickey's. Okay, upside down of Gabriel Mini. The Alex Dunn card for Rodin Motorsport, hero card there. Then we have a car of the MCL 39 of the McLaren F1 team, a dynamic duo of George Russell and Kimi Antonelli. Then we have a Topps Awards for Driver of the Season. We got that in the previous pack of Max. Then we have, I like this one, F2 card. So it says 18 drivers have won a F2 sprint race or feature race in 2024. So that's virtually almost all the grid. And also the 56 drivers have won an F2 sprint or feature race since the current format began in 2017. So that is a funky looking card, I like that one. They've improved a fair bit compared to last season. And then we have our limited editions. First one is of Jack Doohan. And for the third time in a row, we have podium power of Charles Leclerc. So there we have it. I don't know if I've been unlucky with the duplicate podium powers in each pack, but let's see what we get in our mega value pack, which is $9.99. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give us a like, share and subscribe. So we get in this pack 3 of our standard packs, and then the Topps with the additional and limited edition cards in there, and a cardboard background. So we'll leave that one to last. Let's have a look at what we get in our first of our standard packs. And we start off with the Las Vegas Grand Prix, the RB21 of Max and Yuki Tsunoda, Red Bull Racing. Then we have the dynamic duo of Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Then we have a Gabriel Bortoleto National Pride. We got that card in the value box there. Then we have an upside down Alexander Dunn, which is what we got in our previous value box as well. Then we have a hero card of Oscar Piastri, another F2 card that we got. I will be putting the duplicates up for sale on my YouTube channel. Just give me some time to get around to doing that. I have a fair few of the different videos that I need to put on. So there we have next our McLaren Formula 1 team foil card. Then we have a limited edition of Emerson Fittipaldi Still going strong after all these years, a bit like Mario and Jay. They build them differently in those days. And then we have a Supernova card of Nico Hulkenberg. So that was our first pack. Moving on to pack number 2. And we start off with a strategy card for the safety car. Then we have a team of Van Amer Sports Racing of Dominguez, Ramos and Nayo. Then we have Pit Stop Pros of the Ferrari team. High Tech card of Luke Browning, affiliated with the Williams Driver Academy. Then we have a black and white strategy card. Then we have the Haas VF25 card there of Esteban Ocon and Oliver Behrman. Then we have a victory lap of Lando Norris for the F1 Singapore Grand Prix. Yes, get in. Our icons of the grid of Sir Jackie Stewart. That was one on the list of ones. I just need a Montoya and an Alonso and James Hunt for my ideal, but would like to obviously collect all of them. And then we have a Stars of Tomorrow of Joshua Dirksen of AIX Racing. And then, a 100 Club card of Mika Hakkinen. It's funny how they managed to get rid of the sponsors etc. on these uniforms. But there we go, there's a Mika. Moving on to the third pack. I mean, Turbo Attax is the bottom of the food chain of the Topps series for the F1. You've then got the Paddock Pass and the Chrome, and then the Sapphires, and then the Excelentes. So it's coming out swinging here. So we'll start off this final pack with AIX Racing of Nikita Bedrin, Marin Angeli, I don't think he's there anymore, and Segreira, I don't think he's there either. Then we have the Qatar Grand Prix. I'll be there to visit the dog or bunny shaped track there, as you can see, with the ears and the tail. It was won last year by Max. Then we have a upside down team principal of Laurie Mekies, another duplicate. A dynamic duo of Pierre Gasly and Jack Doon. Oh yes, get in. Icons in the grid, Fernando Alonso card. Yes, happy with that one. Then we have a rookie rising card of Kimi Antonelli. Then we have a Stars of Tomorrow card of Lee Sharp for Rodin in F3. Then we have the 2024 F2 champion of Gabriele Bortoleto. A Supernova card of Pierre Gasly. And then the last card is a Podium Power, not of Charles Leclerc, but of his teammate Lewis Hamilton. Moving on to our special pack. Start off with the Las Vegas Grand Prix card, a Carlos Sainz victory lap, a Pierre Gasly card, icons of the grid of Mika Hakkinen. We're doing quite well getting these icons of the grid cards. A Sprint Superstar of Carlos Sainz, smooth operator there. Then we have a Topps Awards for Carlos Sainz. He got pole position, lap of the year. then a Mercedes team flag card there, foil. Oh, yes, look at that, 308 of 499, a Lando Norris, a red signature style card. Get in. Beautiful. That is brilliant. Then we'll end this pack with a orange Max Super Max limited edition of Jorge Russell, emerald card, and then to finish it off, podium power of Carlos Sainz. So there you have it, the 3 different starter packs that you can get. You can get the standard at $250, the value box at $750, and then the Mega Multipack at £9.99. Obviously, the more you pay, the better chance you get for cards, and the star of this one is this Lando Norris signature style. So my money, if I had it, I would go for the Mega Multi-Value Pack, but it all depends on your budget, and you should be able to achieve your collection on any of them. So hope you enjoyed this slightly longer video, but it's a good comparison of the 3 standard sort of beginner boxes that you can get. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Catch the other videos, catch the ones from last year when I started out my collection, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now. Goodbye.